Just in case you're lacking the common sense to see that Hillary Clinton is an evil witch and a willing servant of Satan, I will now point to you to one of her newly released emails that has a reference in there about sacrificing to Moloch. I'm not joking.
Moloch is an ancient pagan god who is mentioned in biblical scripture. This is supposedly God warning his people not to sacrifice their children to Moloch. To this day, this pagan god is still worshipped by the elitists who offer sacrifices to it.
Moloch, for those who don't know, is the Illuminati favorite deity that's sacrificed to every July in the Bohemian Grove, pictured here, in the form of burning a life-size human effigy, at least in more modern times. Lord knows what they were doing in the past. Burning it at the altar of this big cement, stone-like idol that is built in the middle of their forest.
This is an elaborate, occult, ritualistic entry into this group that they are now a member of for life.
This culture of death and the occult continues long after college. Later on in life, these pagan rituals carry on in the redwoods of Sonoma, California.
And what is the Bohemian Grove? Well, it's a kind of summer camp for the powerful, an all-male gathering in great secrecy.
This group was formed in the late 1800s by artists, industrialists, and politicians. Bohemian attendees worship the owl as their deity. The Aztecs, Mayans, and other natives of Mesoamerica considered the owl a symbol of destruction and death. This is why the opening ritual for the club is the cremation of care. During the ritual, the effigy of a baby is rowed across the water by the Grim Reaper and given to a high priest, who then tosses it on a fiery sacrificial altar of a 40-foot owl god. It is an earth-based ritual in which care is burned away. The conscience is symbolically cast aside so that they may ignore the pain they have inflicted on others for the advancement of their own agendas.
With this ceremony called the cremation of care, that begins the two-week encampment where the body of dull care, symbolizing woes and concerns, is burned on an altar in front of a big owl statue. When that ceremony ends, they all start to cheer and yell.
You have to ask yourself why it is that somebody would want to do that, let alone these elite people. And if you look at the elite throughout history, many of the people that achieve pinnacles of power are into the occult. They seek a supernatural way to gain power.